here with Scoop, Brandon, and Shane. I got nothing to say about the game tonight. It was boring. It was not good. That first half was a mess. So many turnovers. If anyone has anything to say, go ahead, but I got nothing. I'd rather just talk about the movie and talk about baseball today, since we're in extra innings.
This is pretty much, how I thought this game would go. No Jaden Daniels. Washington's already been pretty rocky this year. Kansas City, they're getting hot right now, so it's like, yeah.
Against not great competition. So
and even then, when you look at really who did the most damage for Kansas City, it's not even really Mahomes. He threw 2 bad interceptions. So, and the second one you say, oh, Kelsey should have caught it, but it was a little bit high. That throw had to be better.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 bad interceptions. So really, when you look at who did the damage, it was just Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice. That's it. No one else.
And even Kelsey had a bad misstep.
Yeah, still had a decent game. Still had a decent game overall, but I know National Tight End Day was yesterday, but they didn't play yesterday, so National Tight End Day. So another tight end that balls out. But that's about it. Yeah, I know Dan Quinn doesn't trust his brand new kicker that they brought in off the street this week, but you can't go for it twice on 4th down. You gotta try. You gotta try to kick the damn ball and take points. You have to, especially early in the game when you can afford a turnover on downs if you miss a kick. So but you're not giving yourself much of a chance if you're going to go for it every single 4th down. We've learned that from Dan Campbell over the years, and we've learned that from Nick Sirianni over the years. You can't go.
Brandon Staley.
Yeah, Staley. You just can't.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I liked him. I liked him in the beginning, but which is a sentence I don't usually use. He was a little too analytical.
Oh, I didn't like him from the start. I could smell his bullshit from a mile away.
Scoop, you should be able to go live now. Hopefully.
All right. Let me give it a truce. I don't know what word I just said, but
a hard try.
All right, giddy up. Here we go.
All right. Pringles is running around. And welcome Scoop's audience. Yeah, so basically with the game, there's just dumb decision making because you don't have a kicker from the Commanders and the Chiefs just dominating. Pretty much it. Scoop,
do you have any? And not even in the first. In the first half, neither team was good.
Oh, second half was awful.
It's just the second half, really, for the Chiefs.
Yeah. Scoop, do you have any thoughts?
Not particularly. Honestly, the World Series and the game tonight, I think, have one very significant thing in common, which is I don't know that the team that's winning is as great as they look, as opposed to the other team is making them look better than they are. That's kind of how I feel about the Dodgers. I think they're a lot better than they looked for a good part of the season. But I think that they're also looking better because of some of the mistakes their opponents are making, and I think there was a lot of that today from Washington against Kansas City. Again, obviously it was going to be a step down from Jaden Daniels to Marcus Mariota to anybody, but I think with the like was said earlier, I think some of the recent success by Kansas City, I'm not saying it's illegitimate, but I'm saying it's being helped by them capitalizing on the mistakes that, I'm sorry, you can't make against teams like Kansas City. Just because they're not at their ceiling, or just because they're struggling a little bit, doesn't mean you can give them fodder, because they will capitalize that. They will smell blood in the water, and they will capitalize it on it very quickly. These are sharks that I don't mean from San Jose.
Yeah, I hear that. All right. Shane, what is your recap from Sunday, my friend?
A lot of blowouts and just crap.
Hey, at least the Jets got a win.
Which I knew they would get one eventually, but it's Miami blowing out Atlanta. Can't say I saw that coming. New England blowing out Cleveland, yeah. Philly taking their revenge on New York, makes sense. Buffalo, curb stomps Carolina, yeah. Um, Tampa beating New Orleans by 20. I figured Dallas would put up a little more of a fight against
Yeah.
Denver. Um,
Yeah, that shows what kind of football team they are at this point. Really bad.
yeah. I mean, just defensively, they're just awful.
They are
Um,
defensively ranked 32nd, guys.
yeah.
They're
I
ranked
mean, go figure. You know, who would have thought when you trade away your star edge rusher that you would suddenly be terrible on defense?
By the way,
Anyways,
you guys remember who their defensive coordinator is, right?
yeah, Matt Eberflus.
Matt Eberflus. Scoop, go
Anyways,
ahead. I think you're muted.
I muted myself so I wasn't cutting off anybody, and two, but
Pringles is freaking out in the background.
I don't even know what she's doing. She's messing with something. She got a new toy today, but I can tell that's not what she's playing with. So I don't know what she's playing with.
You got your eccentric sports cat a new toy?
I didn't get her a new toy. I didn't actually know who this was from because it came in an unaddressed parcel. So I didn't
Was
know
it the football toy that you sent us earlier?
Yes, it was it's basically it's a Lincoln Financial Fields toy with a scratch post that has a football with catnip in it that she just runs around and just smacks.
Jesus. Oh my god.
But that's not what that is. I don't know what that sound is over there.
I mean, not for the scoop. We need CB2 and safety help. So if she wants to,
No, I think what I said was special teams, but yeah, secondary for sure. But going back to the question in terms of you talk
Dallas.
you talk about Dallas with Averflus. He's one of the weird cases where I actually liked him better as a head coach than I do as a coordinator, and I don't really
That's
know.
rough.
I don't know what that is. But I just felt like for example, I know he took the approach of being more of a CEO and being a little more letting his coordinators handle, the play calling and things of that nature. And I tend to think that I tend to like that. It seems to me that like those approaches tend to work better from what I've seen at least. And again, I've only seen a handful of things of situations like that, but and just the interviews that he gave and it felt like to me it felt like he and Matt Nagy, I felt like they did not get to show what they actually are as coaches in Chicago, at least my vantage point. But I thought he did a better job in Chicago than he's done in Dallas thus far.
I think that's honestly fair when your defense is 32nd. Shane, any other overall thoughts?
yeah, I mean, Eberflus. I just don't think he's great at either one, to be honest with you. It's like him. There's a few guys in the league where I'm like, how are you getting head coach and coordinator jobs? Like Eberflus, Brandon Staley, who we were just talking about, Nathaniel Hackett.
Mike McCoy. That's Mike McCoy. We just got a new interim job. That's a name I hadn't heard since I think the Obama administration.
The Obama administration.
Yeah, so it's just there's all these guys where I'm like, how? Why?
We've been banging the table about how much Raheem Morris sucks. Like,
Clearly.
Yeah.
Although
Can I ask a coaching
crazy.
question? Sorry.
I do like Raheem Morris as a defensive coordinator, though.
Yeah.
But as a head coach, no.
Scoop, what was your question?
Can I ask a college football coaching question?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can actually talk about that if you want to talk about that specific thing, but I don't know if you're going there. Are you?
Well, I have a specific question. So obviously, I've been following the SEC for almost 20 years, and we saw what happened this weekend. LSU parting ways with Brian Kelly, and I don't remember if it was on this show. I think it was though. I mentioned a couple weeks ago, not about as an LSU replacement, but I mentioned the name Ed Orgeron. is he still getting paid by LSU?
Yeah, they're all still getting paid by Yeah, yeah.
Well, my question
I thought
being is,
his buyout happened already.
Did his buyout already happen? Is it done? Or did these guys get
I mean,
paid
that was a few
yearly?
years ago. So
I know
I have
he
no
had,
idea.
I know he had money on his contract. I don't remember if it was a lump sum or if he was getting paid like still.
Let me check. Is it done? Da, da, da,
I
da,
know
da.
I know he interviewed for the Seahawks head coaching job 2 years ago when it was available.
Oh, I didn't remember
He
that at all.
did? Oh God.
Well, at
Well,
least that's what he told me when I met him on the airplane.
His
No.
his buyout is officially complete this December.
well, the reason I was asking is because, and this is, I'm kind of saying this from an entertainment, but kind of legitimate. Could he end up back in LSU?
Do they want him back?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
My original thought was if they're still paying him, why not? But I didn't realize that his buyout was coming to an end at the end of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. We can talk about the other college thing that was pissing us off this weekend. But Shane, do you have any other Sunday thoughts before we get to that?
No, I just
Yeah.
no, it wasn't a very eventful Sunday for football.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I was thinking about Coach O too. Scoop brought him up earlier today, and he's just funny. he's just so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Diana Rossini. I was gonna do this today because I wasn't sure if we had time, but whatever. We're in college mode. Let's just dive headfirst into this stupidity. Diana Rossini, for the Athletic, reported that Sark is interested in a lot of NFL head coaching jobs, considering how bad Texas is going, particularly the Titans job. His agent and Sark himself had some very what's the right word for it? Vehemently. What word do you use, Scoop?
Colorful.
Well, I just said colorful
yeah.
choice words.
Colorful, vehement, I guess would be the right word or the right phrasing there, if that's even a word.
Bold.
Bold. Responses to that report. Let me quickly find what Sark said, because it was kind of fantastic.
That's already like strike 67 against her, by the way. So.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna get to shortly here. All right, really quick. Okay, here we go. Here's Sark.
I'd love to touch on this, so bear with me for a second. Because it really pisses me off that one person can make a report that in turn the entire media sports world runs with as factual. To the point of my agency and my agents have to put a statement out that they never have done. Historically, CAA, Jimmy Sexton, and Ed Manowitz have never do that. But I had to do that to protect my locker room and my team. And I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. I thought it was completely unprofessional of that person to put that report out. And the fact that everybody ran with it is borderline embarrassing for the media. And I respect what you guys do. I really do. And everybody else. But the fact that everybody ran that as truth is really embarrassing. Okay, so I've got a small circle when I make decisions on what I do and what I don't do, and nobody would speak on my behalf without me knowing. And so where that report came from, I'd love to talk to that person because it's absolutely ridiculous.
So number one, which is the biggest thing, is it's the Athletic. They, in general, are pretty good when it comes to reporting, so of course they're going to run with it. And two, and Brandon, I'll go to you on this because you've always been the air when it comes to Diana Rossini. Mm-hmm. Reporting not that great, but this one to me feels like a fireable offense because this is bad as it gets when when a coach and his agency have to come out and basically vehemently deny it and go that full on. To me, that's pretty fireable, and that we talk about journalism credibility, you and I, because obviously we studied journalism pretty heavily in college. This is not journalism credibility. This is disgusting.
Yeah, she hasn't been credible since she left ESPN. So for the last 2 years, she's been nothing but I hate, like, I don't want to say garbage, but garbage. It's garbage. Her reporting is straight up garbage, and it's not just with this college football thing. This is the most damning, yeah. But for the last 2 years, and it's just the truth. She has for some reason a weird obsession with trying to destroy the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't understand why. Because every time something even remotely bad happens to the Eagles, she'll tweet about it like 15 times in one day.
I will
And-
also say the Jets reporting last year wasn't that great.
No, like
As
yeah,
well.
there's multiple things. I can only talk about the bad ones that have come out from Philadelphia, but like she was the one, especially for this season, right before this whole Sark thing happened, talking about, oh yeah, AJ Brown wants out. AJ Brown, like every other post was AJ Brown wants out. AJ Brown wants out. AJ Brown wants out. And they're like, oh, well, if he's still miserable in Philadelphia, they'll find a way to trade him. Basically, is kind of, I'm paraphrasing, but basically she was saying, oh, Philly could look to trade him. I'm like, why do people not understand? Philadelphia is handcuffed. AJ Brown either has to play or has to retire for him to leave. For him, like if he wants to leave Philadelphia, he would have to retire. The cap hit would bankrupt the franchise. It would
I think it's like 90-some million.
It would literally put us in the worst cap hell, worse than the Saints. It would literally be worse cap hell than the Saints. So he can't leave no matter what. He has to play his contract out. And the fact that she doesn't understand this, as someone who used to work for ESPN and used to be like, oh, I have all these sources. Your sources are either made up bullshit or they're giving you the wrong info. Clearly.
Well, with the Sark thing especially, I mean, this is clearly wrong info.
But now with that, it's like, and especially when you've got Sark and pretty much his team saying that no, like this is complete, like not even just wrong, like because usually when guys have one foot out the door when they're about to leave, usually you can kind of see it, or they don't necessarily deny it. He and his team denied it to the point of like, no, you are absolutely crazy.
It was immediate. It was immediate.
Yeah. Like it's like, so when you already have like like I was saying, like 67 strikes against your credibility, why has the Athletic not fired her yet? Because if that's anybody else, I don't care that she's a former ESPN personality. If that's anyone else in the journalism world, they are fired after strike 1 or 2. The fact that she's gotten this many chances is ridiculous.
I will say that for me, this is by far the worst, and it's just like, what in the world? Shane, what is your thoughts on the whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, I said it in the chat earlier. It's like, which when you're a journalist, especially to her level, who has as much of an audience and a platform as she does, you can't do that.
Like, you cannot.
It's because when you're representing a company like ESPN or The Athletic or whoever, right? They are trusted by people to be reliable, to be accurate. So, when you just, like Brandon was saying, either she just like has a hunch or like just is like has some source that is not credible at all. It's like you need to have a and I get it. You want to be the first to break a story and all that, but it's like, can you make sure
it's right?
What are we What do we always say? It's better to be second and right than first and wrong. That's one of the journalism 101. The second you walk in a classroom door for journalism.
Yups.
Yeah.
Yups.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a journalism guy, but I mean, that makes sense though. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah. So, yeah, no, it's not a great situation, but, to be honest, I really didn't believe it anyways, because, I mean, Sark, like, you think about his situation, like, he's in probably the most comfortable position you can be in college football.
Yeah,
As
it's
far as
University of Texas.
as far as coaching goes, I mean, it's the recruiting pool you can draw from is crazy. And the money is really good. Texas has a lot of really high end donors. Austin, Texas. I mean, it's a very affordable place to live. Not that that's a concern for someone like him, but it's considered by many to be very like stress free and whatever. And we've seen Sark at the pros before. Didn't go great, so it's like, what is he gonna leave this great situation he has now and make probably the same amount of money at an NFL team where he might not be successful and he could just get fired in a couple years, or it's
Especially
like
with the
he'd
Tennessee
be
job.
stupid
Is
to
that a
do
really
that.
fun job?
No. Yeah, why would you leave where you're at now and go to, oh yeah, I'm going to go to this dumpster fire organization and instead of being the top dog at what you're doing,
Mhm.
I mean, it's a no-brainer to me, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, maybe, who knows? Maybe Sark starts drinking again, and he'll, have a, have a wild thought to do that. I'm sorry. Anyways,
Where the hell did that come from?
well, no, you remember that whole thing that, like,
Yeah, when he was at
when he,
USC.
Yeah.
yeah, and he like drank like 11 beers in one night or something.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere, and I wasn't expecting that.
Scoop, you here have, of course, been, journalists with the Eagles on an internship basis and different
Yeah.
things. So you as well know that this was a big journalism no-no.
No,
From
yeah,
Diana
and it's
Bassini.
kind of similar to what we said earlier. I know this was you guys said it, and I'll kind of paraphrase it. It's not about being right; it's about getting it right, and that's not and that's just was, and it's just bizarre to me because if we've seen, I think it mostly ESPN, but I think it's happened elsewhere too. We've seen in the last few years, big names get cut or get demoted or get reassigned or whatever the hell word you want to use. So furloughed, whatever. We've seen this happen repeatedly over and over, and and have it happen to myriad different people, and I'm talking well-known people, as we all know. So the fact, that it would be something along the lines of, oh, she's too important to fire, she's too important to let go, or whatever. I wouldn't buy that as a justification, because we've seen, no disrespect to Diana Rossini, but I don't think I can do any more disrespect than she did this weekend. The fact that she essentially, or the fact that that would be the justification for not bringing her back. There's people who I think have accomplished and are looked at with a lot greater level of track record, integrity, whatever term you want to use, who have been let go, or who have been moved, or who have been demoted, or had been pay cut, or whatever. So if that's the reason why they're holding on to her, or why she didn't get more penalized or whatever for this situation, then to me that's a really weird look, really weird optics. Because again, we've seen, and I don't like that a lot of people lost their jobs at ESPN in the last few years. I don't like that a lot of people got moved back from, really, I think, positions in which they were very impactful and very successful from what I've seen. And people I've respected quite a bit as, just a fan and as somebody who was doing sports media. But it's and I agree with Brandon. I don't mean to go go homer route here, but a lot of what we've seen the last 2 years, where sort of this, these controversies or these rumblings or whatever that were going on with Philadelphia, and I'm sure it happened with other teams. Just shocker.
The Jets was a good example last year because it was a mess and a lot of the reporting was really weird.
Yeah, but it's just prime examples. I just happen to, obviously, shocker, know the most about the Philly one because it's my team. But I saw it happening, and it felt like there was always something. And I vaguely remember, now Cleveland's in a different pot of hot water every 15 minutes, but I vaguely remember something related to Cleveland that she was kind of stirring the pot there as well. And it feels very Jason La Canfora-ish, where there's a lot more attachment to the rumor when you can't get the fact. And and because I don't know if maybe it's because media is moving so fast in this day and age with social media, maybe they just, the spotlight of scrutiny shifts off them faster because we're all always on to the next thing before there's really a chance for anything to get processed. I don't know what the deal is there, but I don't blame Coach Sark for being as tilted as he was, because that's a horrible thing to have to, not only for him but moreover for the players. I mean, they're playing for somebody that they're like, well, does he have one foot out the door? Is he going to Jonathan Gann at us? Like, what's the deal here? So I'm just trying. So I have a ton of understanding why this would be upsetting, not only for him but for moreover for the people around him. And unfortunately, I feel like in this day and age, whether it's sports media, whether it's a network, whether it's social media, whatever, I think that there's very much. I think that there's a good amount of too much concentration being on in the moment and not on the potential ripple effects and consequences that lay thereafter, not only for yourself but for those around you.
Yeah, definitely. And again, with the Sark thing, like it was kind of a rumor, but it was also reported pretty heavily as fact, which is the massive issue there. But yeah, is that all we have on that? Because I thought that was just awful.
I mean, anything further that I say is just going to be me rewording the stuff that I've already said.
Yeah, I could go on a whole tirade and bury a lot of people that shouldn't be working in sports media, but that's a whole another story.
I could do a whole episode of WTS about just that alone.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, we all could for sure. All right, Shane. While we are, I guess desperately watching the extra innings of the World Series, because this is in the 12th now. Extra innings flipping baseball.
Talk about the game? Can I talk about this game real quickly?
I was gonna do it after the Sixth Sense, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're gonna do it after the movie because I know it's getting late, so I want to get the movie done. But we will talk about this game because this has been nuts.
Okay, my apologies.
Yeah, Shane. No, totally fine. But yeah, Shane, let's talk about our Halloween movie, The Sixth Sense. Bruce Willis with a spectacular performance.
Yeah, it's so every year for our Halloween week, I like to do not necessarily a horror movie, but just something that's like
horror adjacent,
a little scarier, kind of. Or more psychological kind of. We've done Quiet Place, we've done It, and then now this year I wanted to do this one because this is a very classic movie, but it feels like a lot of people in our generation have not seen it. At least
I was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least from what I've gathered. I was talking about it at work today, and everybody over like 40 had seen it, but nobody under around 40 even knew what it was. So
Yeah, not one part of that surprises me.
Yeah, so it's it's that kind of thing. So that was that was a big reason I wanted to talk about it, um, because I do feel like as a film it is worth discussing. And yeah, it's M. Night Shyamalan.
I did
I
not know
think
that until the end, and then it made sense.
Me neither.
I think this is his best movie, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say categorically yes. Even though I haven't seen
And
Split Unbreakable, I'm pretty confident in saying this one's better. But yeah.
yeah, and I would say this is also probably Bruce Willis' best performance.
Interesting.
I mean, I think he's. I'll be honest. I think he's a little overrated as an actor. Um, I don't. I think a lot of people put him on a little bit of a pedestal because of what he's going through right now, which I totally understand. But just looking at his body of work, I'm like, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, no, I love this movie. But I want to, per usual, I want to hear your guys' thoughts first.
Yeah. Scoop, since you also saw this movie for the first time, I think Brandon, you saw bits and pieces. I know that, but
Bits and pieces.
yeah. But Scoop, since this was your first time as well, what were your overall thoughts?
Yeah, so I didn't even realize that Bruce Willis was going to be in this. Like I genuinely I knew the name of the movie, did not know really anything else. Um, so that was I was curious to see that because I typically when I hear Bruce Willis is going to be in a movie, typically it's a good one. The part in the very first off the beginning when he's in that like shower thing, and he kind of starts having the guy starts having the breakdown, basically saying, kind of showing that he knew this guy before, and Willis's character is looking at him very confused. I don't know. It just I was confused too at first, which I think is part of the kind of the point. But excuse me, sorry. Um,
Is everyone good? Did Scoop die?
I think
Oh.
yeah,
I was
Yep.
probably
Oops. Here we go.
Oh,
You're
there he
good,
is.
Scoop. Continue. Yay.
okay. My apologies for that.
No, it's fine.
Basically, but I was saying, I've not really I don't have a lot of experience really with films that are like, ghost and psychological thriller type things. I went to the movies this weekend, and that was very different from what I saw. So, just to, did you lose me again?
No, you're good. Continue.
Okay, I saw you fidgeting with your thingy, and I couldn't quite tell what was going on.
No, you're totally fine.
Yeah. But yeah, I was I don't have a great way of experiencing or expressing like thoughts, quote unquote. I did realize when I was doing some research that they conspicuously left out the color red from most of the film, and that was done deliberately to invoke certain similar or certain reactions or certain emotional reactions when it is used in the certain elements where it was. And I actually took a marketing class back in 2020 or 2019, and we did a lot of work with sort of color imagery and things of that nature. So that particularly caught my attention because it really had the ability to. It was an area where I felt like I could understand more. Okay, they were going for this because they wanted to have that again another element of psychological impact So again, like I probably would have to watch this 3 or 4 times to fully understand and appreciate it. But again, the different we talked about. Excuse me, sorry. The Remind me, what was the? I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. What was the guy's name who was the patient? I'm sorry.
Cole, is that you're
Yeah,
talking about?
Cole, the little kid.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Cole.
And just having the ghost come in and being the one speaking when he's trying to get the position that he's going for. And I don't know, just ghosts taking on so many different roles in this that it's somewhat for someone whose brain works very much in the realm of reality to the point where I don't even read fiction all that much. I'm not even joking. It was definitely a trip, and it kind of made me think a little bit of what I like an actual trip would feel like because so much just so disorienting to me. And I was just like, "Is
I
this?"
love that.
I was like, "Is this what that feels like?" Because you got ghosts coming in the theater. You got this guy talking to this guy can speak to the dead. 30 seconds in, you've got somebody talking about you don't remember who I am, and this guy's going through 5 different names before he gets to it was there was never a part where I felt like part of this movie was there really never was a part where you really were supposed to understand everything, and that was I think part of it was the ambiguity and the gray area through which it all lived, which I think I didn't really get until close to the end.
Yeah, that's very M. Night Shyamalan. Very much.
Yeah, and I will admit I haven't seen a ton of his work, but
You don't have to. Most of it's not that great.
um, but
Most of it's really weird.
it definitely was not. I will say, after having seen films like, I think probably the most obvious one would be John McClane in Die Hard. After having seen that, which fight me, it is your Christmas movie. After having seen that, it was very odd to see him suddenly in something like this. But again, and I will say that this was kind of more of a personal note, but knowing what he's dealing with and his family's dealing with right now, kind of just did make this movie. I don't know, just felt a little bit different. Kind of just if this, as they say, hit different. Watching this kind of again, not that it was really related to anything going on in his life right now, but just knowing what he's dealing with and thinking about the career he did have. I don't know. That just caught my attention as I was watching it as well.
Yeah. What's your rating, Scoop?
My rating, I'll go 6. I'll also throw in a fun fact that ties in this movie to last movie. If you haven't noticed, I spend a lot of time while watching these movies also researching them to try and understand like more background about them as well.
Yeah.
And apparently, one role in this movie, a star from last week's movie, Marissa Tomei, was actually pursued for a role in this movie as well at one point.
Is it the mom?
I believe so.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, Brandon, what are your thoughts?
So I'll work backward on it. I'll give you my rating first, since I don't usually do that. And I'm gonna say it's a 7 out of 10 for me, and that's just mostly because I saw the twist coming from the first 10 minutes of the movie. What a play to get out of the inning by the Dodgers.
For real. And
Oh my God,
Yeah,
bro!
yeah.
Wow,
listen,
bro.
as we mentioned,
And now, and now we got the big Texan coming in the bottom of the 12th.
jeez. But yeah. So for me, with this movie, 7 out of 10, just because of the twist. Now, when this movie came out, like I remember my mom, my dad, like I remember pop culture references to this movie growing up, like so, and I remember pretty much, everybody saying like, "Oh, it's a good movie. Oh, surprise ending." Oh, like I remember hearing the "I see dead people" quote like as like a meme growing up, like so I kind of remember bits and pieces from this and things like that, and always kind of hearing it like in reference to it every time, like from somewhere, either from a song or from another movie or whatever the case may be, a TV show. But never fully watched it. But in the first 10 minutes, I knew exactly what the twist was. I just knew immediately. I knew what the twist was. Which, for those who don't know, I won't spoil it because you should watch the movie. It's a good movie. But
Excuse me.
I can just say, and that's why I texted in the group chat and I texted Shane. I was like, yeah, I know what this twist is. You don't have to like. There's no pulling the wool over my eyes with this one. I know exactly what that twist is. So, but I'll tell you what, this movie went through a lot of different genres, and that's one thing I liked. There was a lot of different elements from a lot of different genres in this movie. There was a especially in the very beginning, in the first like 5 minutes. Obviously, there was that you know romantic kind of edge, and at certain points throughout the movie, and then you've got for most of it, it's pretty much just a regular like psychological thriller, but then towards the end you get a lot of like drama, a lot of heartfelt like drama, like almost like it almost becomes something of like a technically a coming of age story.
At least with the little kid, I feel that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, especially when he opens up to his mom and she finally understands him in the car at the very end, like that kind of heartfelt moment is very like kind of kind of coming of age, kind of drama, pretty much like that. A lot of those parts. Then you get some horror elements, like some of the dead people that he does see, in the ways that they died, whether that's like slashed wrists or gunshot wound in the head, or like all the visions he sees of all the different people, and there's a lot of elements from kind of different kinds of things here. That's what I like. So it's like you're never quite losing the story, in my opinion. Um, there's also the way this is shot is pretty interesting. There's some off angles. There's some just regular like there's some kind of closer angles. There's a lot of like it's not like certain angles remind me of just regular just movies like whether how it's kind of how things are kind of placed in the scene and how they're shot, and then some of the angles are kind of like more I guess experimental at times. Like you have one scene where I think it's in the hallway of Cole's, like was that apartment, house, wherever they live in, and it's like slanted like this. The hallway is like slanted on the side, kind of, to kind of show that things kind of aren't what they seem to be in that moment. Um, so there's a couple times where it kind of goes like those kind of more experimental shots, which I like. Um, but just like a movie like this, I just expected it to not be so predictable, and that's why I knock it down a little bit. Like this is probably gonna be my lowest score of the year, like because I trust Shane's judgment in movies, and I know that anything he picks, I probably won't give it anything less than than probably a 7. But this is to me is definitely a 7, just because I saw the twist coming. I kind of just but it had some things I like, but a lot of things were so predictable in that movie that I'm like, now I can see why M Night Shyamalan is considered. It has like a good movie, but a bunch of bad ones too. It's like, yeah, he's not that great of a director. He really isn't. But for what this is, I mean, and there's still some really good, actors as a whole in this movie. I honestly did not realize that his former patient in the beginning, that's standing in his bathroom that breaks into the house. I did not realize that was Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that either.
Because to me that's not what I think of when I think of Donnie Wahlberg. I don't like I was like, who the hell? Like I see his name in the opening credits because they were showing like the main guys,
Yep.
and I'm like, where was Donnie Wahlberg? I'm like, oh wait a minute. I was like, okay, that was Donnie Wahlberg.
That threw me off too because I saw his name and his name is like right with there with Bruce Willis, and I was like, oh, that should be a good movie.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too, what I also learned about movies is that even though your name might be like in the first like 3, 4, 5 like opening names, like the big names of the movie, he doesn't have a big part, but he's the catalyst of what happens in the movie.
Right.
So
Yes.
that's kind of why he's up there, on the marquee for names in this. But I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's bad. Like, I like all the actors in it. I know all the actors from different things too, so it's like I appreciate how good the cast is for this. But yeah, I just, like that's the thing too, is when you understand also M. Night Shyamalan's history after this movie, of every movie he makes having to have a twist, like that also ruins. Like, I wish that I could have been alive to see this when it came out versus 20 something years later, 25
He's
years
already
later.
developed that reputation for it.
Yeah, when he's already developed a reputation for having twist endings. So it's like,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So it's like, it just knocks it down. It loses its flavor. Put it that way. It's not like it's a bad movie. It just loses its flavor when you realize all the background stuff about it. So it's a 7. It's a 7.
I just wanted to pull this up on my phone because I wanted to just look through and think about like M. Night as a whole in his career, just certain ones that kind of stick out. So The Sixth Sense. He also wrote the Stuart Little movie that year,
I forgot about that. Oh,
which is
what's funny, I actually like that
incredibly
movie
bizarre.
too.
It's a great movie.
I grew up on that movie.
We got the Unbreakable series, which, by the way, I want to do at some point. I don't know if we're going to do it this off season or next off season, but I really want to do the series just for Unbreakable and Split. I don't give a crap about Glass. I know Glass is awful. Glass is atrocious, from what I've heard, and just from what I've heard, different podcasts I've listened to. The Village is in here. Last Airbender is probably the funniest one here. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That one.
It's awful. It's actually one of the worst movies ever made. I'm not gonna lie. It's really bad.
I don't know why. I don't remember.
But by the way, it's fair because they're hopefully they make a better one. Guys, After Earth, the Jaden and Will Smith vehicle in 2013, which is awful.
I had to watch that in theaters on a class like a field trip. I was like, oh my god!
You watched that on a field trip?
This feels like being waterboarded. I cannot. I remember sitting in that movie theater and I'm like, guys. I'm like,
What are we doing?
Why is this the movie that we had to watch? Was there really nothing else playing that day that we couldn't have gotten tickets for? Really? This was it?
I'm gonna Scoop. I'm gonna quickly confirm this for you, just so you know. The Last Airbender, that movie, it has a 5 out of 100 on Rotten Tomatoes, and it has a 2.
What's Rotten Tomatoes?
Rotten Tomatoes is an aggregate of reviews.
Scoop, Scoop, you don't know what Rotten Tomatoes is?
Oh, Jesus.
Not at all.
What?
Well, then again, yeah, pop culture references sometimes they are lost on you. I get that.
So it has a 5 out of 100, which is awful. And on IMDb,
back up. The site's Rotten Tomatoes, so wouldn't a lower score be better?
No, a higher score is better.
Yeah, they have what's like certified fresh and then rotten.
Certified fresh is 80 plus.
Yeah.
So this is a 5, and then on IMDb it has a 2.9.
Ew.
Out of what?
Out of 10.
10.
Yeah.
After Earth has what? I'm wondering what this has.
It was not good. I wish I could undo what my eyeballs saw that day.
It has a 3.9 out of 10. I think this is IMDb.
Yeah.
And a 12 on Rotten Tomatoes out of 100.
It was bad. It was not good. I don't recommend it. Anybody listening, please don't watch that movie. I like Will Smith, but I don't like his son as an actor. Please do not watch that movie. I beg you.
Wait, what was this movie again?
After Earth, 2013.
Have I seen this?
Oh my god!
Probably shouldn't if you have.
You know what? You know what? We should. If we want to do like a bad movie this year, that's the one we should watch. Movie sucks.
I definitely have not seen this.
Wait. Why is it so bad?
It's just dull from what I've heard.
Well, it's another stupid sci-fi premise. And also it's like Will Smith and Jaden Smith. Listen, Pursuit of Happiness, fine, good in that one,
Amazing.
fine.
I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
but you're putting them, and Jaden Smith's not a good actor anyway. Like Will Smith is, Jaden's not, and you're putting them in a sci-fi. Like, listen, did they think that they were going to recreate some sort of like a spiritual successor to Men in Black? Like where we're going to
You'll have to ask them.
like because God, man, like that movie, there's nothing about it's boring, it's slow, it's not appealing, there's nothing interesting about it, and the acting is terrible. Like there's not a single redeeming quality, and the CGI is bad. There's not a single redeeming quality about that damn movie, and I would not have my worst enemy watch it, even if I like tape their eyes open like this. I would not have them watch that movie. That's ridiculous.
I believe I don't know if it's fully confirmed. We have to decide still. But I think our movie for Pro Bowl week, the bad movie week, I think it's going to be Sharknado, which is like a.
I'm fine with that because I just like it.
Shane was like, "Let's do Sharknado," and I was like, "Okay, I've never seen it. That sounds great."
I've never seen it either.
It's so fun.
The thing is, I don't want to do a bad movie because it's bad because we won't finish it. I want to do a bad movie because it's fun.
But that movie is so bad, it's good.
Yeah, Sharknado is awesome.
Yeah. So
it's a terrible movie.
Yeah. So Sharknado fits the bill. Old 2021. Please read the plot synopsis of Old on Wikipedia if you have not.
I heard it wasn't that bad. That one.
That was like Old was a good idea that was executed poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would highly recommend reading it has a 50 on Rotten Tomatoes. It literally has a 5. Knock at the Cabin was pretty good, from what I've heard. Trap, I heard was okay. And then coming up in 2026, he's doing this movie called Remain with Jake Gyllenhaal coming up in October of next year. So, yeah, so just a quick recap on the weird career of M. Night Shyamalan. No, I thought this movie was really good. I'll give it an 8.5. I didn't know the twist was coming because I didn't know this was an M. Night Shyamalan movie. My bad. I literally just didn't realize until the end.
That's kind of good though because you saved yourself from kind of ruining
Yeah, because if I saw it was M. Night, I would have been like, "There's a twist here somewhere." I still don't fully get the twist. Like it's really weird, but I like it. I thought the horror elements were good. I had a couple jump scares, but not that many. I think a couple jump scares is good for this kind of film.
Yeah, that's the thing is with horror. That's the main reason I stay away from horror is because I can't do jump scares. Like it literally will physically hurt. So I can't
So there were a couple, but I thought they worked fine. I was more into like the psychologic piece of what was happening because I thought it was just so fascinating. And then it's the acting. Let's put it this way: the acting is very dry, but in the best way possible.
Yeah.
Like
there's a reason. Yeah.
There's a reason for it. You understand it. I thought Bruce Willis's wife and the mother were really pointless until the end. It's like, why the hell are they here? And then at the end, I'm like, oh, it makes sense. Like it really didn't make sense because really the story is about Bruce Willis and the kid. And I thought that like those two like hit every note. And then the rest of it, I was like, why are they here? And then obviously at the end, it makes massive amounts of sense and I get it. So yeah, but overall, 8.5. I really enjoyed it. I felt like those two, Bruce Willis and the kid, just rocked this movie up to an 8.5 and they were just so good. And again, the dryness of it, the eeriness of it, but also in a really fun and unique way. I see why people think this is M. Night Shyamalan's best movie. I could see why this is Bruce Willis' best for Shane. And since then, no good luck for M. Night, honestly. It's been rough. But 8.5. I really enjoyed this. I'm excited to see where this is going to finish at the end of the year for me. I'm really excited to see kind of how my memory of this movie changes over time because I wonder if it's going to go up a little bit more once we get to discussing the films, or a bit more down. So I'm actually quite curious. But overall, 8.5 for right now. All right, Shane, anything else you want to say about the film, and what's your rating?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's there's been 2 times in my life where I didn't see a plot twist coming, or where I wasn't, or maybe I didn't see it coming, but I was like, yeah, okay, it makes sense. The 2 movies are Shutter Island, which, Scoop, have you seen that?
What was the name of what you said?
Shutter Island?
Mm-mm.
Oh, such a
Okay.
good movie. You have to
It's
watch
I won't
so
that.
say
good.
that.
You gotta watch it.
I didn't see that twist coming,
Sports thing.
like at all. And same with this one. I didn't see it coming. Which it makes the second watch of this movie very interesting, because then I look back on it and I'm like, how did I not figure this out?
Yeah, I
I
was
feel like
going
a
to say
moron.
yeah. Thank you, because I figured it. It was like in the first 5 minutes. I'm like, there's the
My
twist.
issue is that I don't really understand it. Like, I don't understand. I guess that's the case with M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Okay.
You're not really supposed to understand the rest. Like, I don't really understand it that much.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie. Tune in on Thursday. Thanks. Goodbye.
We're getting to World Series stuff. Skip around a little bit.
Yeah. Skip ahead like 5 minutes, except it's live, so you can't skip. But whatever. Anyways,
Go make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
And come back.
no.
Yes.
So the twist is that the boy can see people that are dead, but they don't know that they're dead. So Bruce Willis' character died in the very beginning when the home invasion happened. And he's been dead the entire film, but he didn't know it. So that's why the only person that he really has these solid interactions with is the boy, who can see dead
Wait,
people.
no, wait. But that's where I have confusions, because the boy was so scared of dead people. How is he having a nice interaction with Bruce Willis's character the whole 2 hours?
I mean, I think because he's not like... I guess
He's
the
not
way I look at it...
deformed.
Yeah, the other ones were
Right.
disfigured.
He's not disfigured. He looks fine, and he's, normal and approachable. But yeah, so yeah,
So he
turns
ended
out
up helping somebody.
right. But he was dead the entire time, which,
It does make now I see what you're saying, because he wasn't. That's the not disfigured part's the big thing here.
yeah. Because in my first watch, I remember going through it and like seeing his wife and the mom. I was like, why are they like so cold to him? Like
That's why I put it together. That's why I texted you.
but then it was revealed, and I was like, oh, so they weren't.
So are you saying that the kid couldn't see the blood on his back?
Yeah, but remember,
Or
he was
did
always
see
wearing
it?
an overcoat.
Oh, yes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Yes.
So, but yeah, so then this made for a very interesting second watch, because then I look back on all of it, and it's like every interaction, knowing that in mind, it's like when you really go through it, it's like his wife never actually responds to him. It's just him responding to her. And so
the one thing that hit me too, sorry to interrupt, Shane, was the new boyfriend when he's walking to the car at the end, and Bruce Willis is like, "Hey."
Oh yeah.
He doesn't even know he's there. That one hit me a little hard, because I was like, "Oh, wait a second."
Yeah. And I love the way it's revealed too, where she drops the ring and it rolls down, and you realize it's his ring and not hers. But yeah, no, I love that. And I think the boy who plays Cole, I can't remember his name at the moment.
Haley Joel Osment.
Yes, thank you. I thought he was fantastic. And I think really the only downside of this for me is the first watch I was intrigued and then the twist happened and I was like, oh my god. So the second time I was really curious to see how all the interactions played out and just watching it with a new perspective. So then when I watched it this weekend, it was my third time, and it was a lot more boring than the first two times.
Yeah, this is not a movie. This is a movie that contains 2 rewatches. The third one probably isn't necessary.
That's why I called it predictable. That's why I was like,
right.
Because the second I got the twist from the first 10 minutes, I was like, okay, I don't really need to know what's going on because I know what's going on. Like,
yeah, when you know that it's just leading to that, it's like the whole journey to get there is not as interesting.
Yeah.
But for the first watch or two, I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's I would say close to an A.
You're taking an A here?
No, I said close to an A.
A minus.
But then the third watch brings it down to like probably a B plus. So I'll level it out at about an A minus.
I think that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, it's total mind bender for me, or at least it was. So I like that, because, like I said, it's not often that I don't see a plot twist coming. So when one actually does get me, I'm like, oh.
It didn't bend my mind. It turned it into a spider web.
Yeah, that too.
Honestly, yeah.
So
yeah,
there you go.
All right, Shane. Before I let you go, because I know you have an early morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, let me get your thoughts on the World Series so far.
I haven't watched a single inning.
I get it, though. I understand.
I respect the honesty, even though this has been a damn good World Series, in my opinion.
Look, I love baseball. It's my first. It was my first sport. It's my first love. Even more so than football. But I am also a fan of this team in Seattle, who I was really hoping would make it to this series, and for a while I thought they would, or for a minute, I guess I thought they were going to. So it's a little bit like
you're just reminded every time you would turn on the TV.
It's a little bit like watching a beautiful ex-girlfriend go and marry like some NFL star or something. It's
why did I see where that was going?
I mean,
I saw that plot was coming.
It's just
I saw that plot was coming.
Well, thank you. No, but
that's funny.
But so I'm like, ugh, I don't want to watch the Blue Jays. The Dodgers just won last year. I don't want to watch them either. I'm like,
how do you think me and Scoop feel?
But yeah,
that is.
I'll speak about that in a moment.
Yeah,
at least you made it last year, but still, yeah. No. So but also like tonight I was watching the game. The football, and then I was, and then I was like, okay, well, this game's over. And so instead of flipping over to baseball, I went and showered and just like hung out for a minute and whatever.
So that's where you were like, why aren't we starting at a normal time?
Yeah, and then
I got mad confused when I saw there was only one football game tonight. I'm used to there being 2.
Yeah, and then Friday and Saturday night for the first 2 games, I was busy doing stuff, so it was like it just didn't work out.
Yeah. I got to watch more Seattle sadness today, and I made Brandon come along for the ride. We watched the Sounders have 3 of the worst penalty kicks on planet Earth. One straight to the keeper and 2 off the bar.
Yeah,
lost game one.
I tell this guy I don't know what the Seattle Sounders are. He makes it sound like I don't know what Manchester United is.
I understand honestly because
I
the MLS isn't a big
I am
If-
getting
MLS. By the way, MLS sucks. Like it's just such a bad product. I'm just being real.
Snap's never been good. When has it ever
If-
been good?
If I didn't live in Seattle, I would not know what the Sounders are.
That's fair.
Let's just put it that way.
We got bases loaded. Freeman at the plate.
No, out of the inning over.
And Freeman
I
goes
got
out
I got
at the warning track.
that situation. I got flashbacks of last season.
Yeah, you and me both. But I honestly,
Freddie, meet Gibby.
But yeah,
Every
Shane,
time I
really
turn
quick.
social
I know.
I will reach through that screen.
every time on social media I see one of those things that says, break my heart in 3 words. That's the 3 words I think of.
It's like for Seattle fans, Malcolm Butler goal line. That's all you have to say.
But yeah, Shane, I know you have to. I know you have an early morning, so I'm going to let you go.
Well, not only do I have an early morning tomorrow, but I have a late night as well.
Oh, wonderful!
Jesus Christ
for football. So
yeah.
So I got to be up at. I start work at 7, and then I'll be gone until 9 p.m. So
well, thanks for staying up with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great.
But we appreciate the time, Shane. We will see you on Thursday.
I chose this life. I love what I do. It's great.
All right. Peace, Shane.
Good night.
See you guys.
Godspeed, soldier.
All right. Scoop, give me your thoughts on this World Series and this crazy Game 3.
Okay, so anybody that I hear telling me that this World Series is bad for baseball, that these games because they're Toronto and LA are bad for baseball, respectfully go suck an egg. Because my goodness, the fact that, because first and foremost, like I said on Thursday, we got 2 of the 3 teams that spend the most percentage of revenue on their payroll, which I think is a good thing for baseball. And then we've got games like this. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
This is fun baseball. I'm not gonna lie. This is great.
I'm sorry. Like, I hate Toronto, and I'm not a fan of LA either. But I'm sorry. The Mariners and Brewers were not giving us this baseball. We're not going to give us a game like this. And I'm fired up. I will say this. I respect him, and you don't get to where he's been by being bad at your job, but you're not beating the overrated manager allegations, Dave Roberts, by the fact that you've run into yet another manager who makes blunders in the 7th inning.
Both of these managers are terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
The fact that we saw not Brian Wilson, Dan Wilson in the last series do that faux pas.
Oh, God,
which made me once again question why Scott Service is no longer there. I think
nearly about to make me puke.
I think they did a disservice to their fans with that one. And then we've got here in the 7th inning tonight. For those who didn't watch, I'll give a quick rundown of what happened.
I was still watching baseball and soccer, so I didn't fully see it. So please recap it.
So it was a 1-run game. Shohei Ohtani comes up with nobody on, and on deck is Mookie Betts. So Shohei Ohtani, who has almost single-handedly, I won't say carry the Dodgers, but has single-handedly made a difference for the Dodgers almost every game. Whether it's
this a home run that he hit that was stupid.
Yeah, the meat.
Okay, I saw that.
No, it wasn't just the home run. Why are you not putting this guy on first and taking your chance with Mookie, who had a 759 OPS this entire postseason? Why are you pitching to this guy? We didn't learn the problem already with Vladimir Guerrero, and now we're going to do this with friggin' Shohei Ohtani at the same time.
Here's the other piece about this that I'll add for you, Scoop.
I'm listening.
The Dodgers are pitching to Vlad this whole series.
Yeah,
these guys are just going at him. Both teams are just like, all right.
Right, but respectfully, Vladito is a great hitter. Shohei is a great hitter, a great base stealer, a great pitcher. Probably could, excuse me, probably could lace up for the LA Kings and be solid at that at the same time. I just the fact that they didn't approach that differently, and then sure as shucks, 2 innings later they go and do it, and guess what? It works out for them. So I did not understand in that moment. Again, it was a 1-run game, and if you're gonna say, well, they didn't want to put Mookie up with a chance to take the lead, but you were gonna have to score again anyway, even if it was just a one run. As soon as you gave up that lead at all, you were gonna have to score again.
Yeah.
So it just I like, and people talk about not having a feel for the game. Not people say that about guys like Aaron Boone. I'm sorry, that's an example of not having a damn feel for the game.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair. Brandon?
Yeah, even when Shohei came up, I was like, okay, if they're not going to walk him, I expect them to kind of be careful and pitch around him or whatever it is.
Not right down the middle of the plate for a home run.
Literally the worst pitch selection I've ever seen to any hitter ever. You literally first.
And you take it to perhaps the great. And I will say, in my opinion, now he is the greatest player of all time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. But I think
that's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. It's still early.
Opinion.
It's fine.
Yeah, and it's fine. I think he's up there, but I don't put him as the GOAT. Yeah, because the thing is, the GOAT's always the GOAT of different eras, kind of thing for me is how I.
Yeah, totally understandable.
Totally fine. Totally fine.
But I think he's up there, and I think just to somebody like that, when your pitch selection, it's the same thing like throwing a first pitch meatball to an Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
By the way, this is what the Mariners did in their series against Toronto, and this is what killed them.
Look at your pitch selection. Same thing when you threw those pitches to Springer and Vladdy. What were they? They were flat fastballs right down the middle. They
had absolutely
great
no.
meatballs.
They had no ride. They had no teeth, no bite, nothing. No. And it was. And I'm rooting for Los Angeles to win this series. I want the Dodgers to win this series.
Yeah.
But just from a pure baseball standpoint, I was looking at that and thinking to myself, what was the idea here? Like, did you really think you had a better chance at striking out Ohtani than striking out Mookie Betts?
Yeah,
that's bizarre.
How we talk about guys like in different sports, like different coaches. They're winning because they're talent, not because they're actually good coaches.
Of course I do. I've heard that about Nick Sirianni 350 fucking times.
That's what this is between these two teams. Both these managers are not good. They're they're literally just because their teams are loaded with talent. That's why they're here. It's just how many times can you press the wrong button and just get lucky that it works?
I think there were better managers whose teams got eliminated earlier this postseason.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of managers, real quick, we finally saw one of the perennial top managerial candidates in baseball get his first managerial job this weekend.
Baltimore, right?
Just mentioned that. Guardians bench coach Craig Albornoz is now the manager of the Baltimore Orioles, and Danny Lehman, who is the bench coach of the Dodgers, is expected.
Folded.
This came out while we were on air tonight. Danny Lehman, bench coach of the Dodgers, expected to be the new manager of the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, Jesus. No, sorry. Somebody got folded, and I just had to scream folded. Andres Gimenez literally got folded.
I don't even know what that means, got folded. I don't even know what that means.
He fouled that straight off his inner thigh.
He literally got... Well, yeah. No, but then he didn't get folded. I thought he got folded.
No, he swung at a pitch that was basically darting inside, and he fouled it off his inner thigh.
Brandon. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No.
You know who Max Manus is, right?
Yeah.
He just tweeted out, okay, so now Freddie misses the World Series walk-off grand slam.
That's funny.
But you know what's funny is that he hit it to the deepest part of the park. If that was any other part of the park, it's gone.
Yeah, that is true.
and it's
But,
and 2 days after he makes the faux pas error in the field, as opposed it's like he's doing what we were doing last year.
well, like he's literally doing the revert, like the complete 180 of what happened last year. Jeez, it's like that's why when I saw him come with bases loaded, I'm like, oh, like I'm losing my mind. I'm having a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. I'm like,
I don't know what that means.
No, Scoop. Folded means when you like try to hit a ball, like try to hit a baseball, and as you're hitting it, you fall down.
well, pretty
Oh,
well.
I did that a few times.
Yeah, not even just that. When getting folded just means you just got knocked out, pretty much, or knocked down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, no. What threw me off was the Jimmy Neutrons comment that you just made.
Yeah. God, we got to get you up to speed on pop culture.
Yeah, because I don't.
No Jimmy Neutron.
He's the Incredibles guy with the big eyes, right?
What?
No,
What?
well,
Well,
no,
oh my God!
no.
What?
No.
What did you just say?
Wait,
Oh my God! No.
You never actually seen the TV show Jimmy Neutron?
You've never actually watched Jimmy Neutron. Why did you think it was the? Oh my God! Oh my God! I have. Oh no! Oh no! This is like. Look, I didn't know much about Star Wars and Marvel, but this is much worse.
Oh, I don't know much about Marvel either. But
I mean, that's fine. Marvel and Star Wars, that's fine.
My friend maybe made me sit through Deadpool versus Wolverines a few months
and
ago,
Wolverine.
and I was so lost.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can't watch that without context.
Yeah.
You literally can't.
Explain nothing to me.
Yeah, no, you can't watch that without context. Oh Jesus!
Goodness.
We need to help you. We have a responsibility.
We're in the 13th inning of this game right now.
We're in the 14th.
Fifth time in. Okay, I just meant to say we just finished the 13th. Fifth time in World Series history, game went to 13 innings in World Series. So we're watching history tonight.
So stupid.
See, you know what it is. You know why pop culture? I think pop culture comes so quickly, like to me at least. Like
no.
I mean, first of all, look at my room. I have an Eminem poster there, video game.
Eminem's my favorite rapper of all time.
Like I have sports memorabilia behind me. I have a John Wick popcorn bucket right there,
there.
John Wick. I literally like. I have
Wait, do you not know what John Wick is?
No. Scoops pop. Scoops pop culture is limited to country music, and that's pretty much it.
I haven't even seen John Wick. I need to see it.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, it's basically what made Keanu Reeves famous again.
Yeah.
Made who?
Keanu Reeves. Please tell me you know.
Oh my God! This is a different level. This is not okay.
The name sounds familiar. The name sounds familiar.
Matrix.
Oh, Neo.
Yes. God damn it.
There is a God. Oh God.
I told you guys I'm bad with names.
Oh man.
The only thing other than sports memorabilia that Scoop will like that you guys won't is that.
Can you? Oh, you always show that poster. I can't do it.
You're so lucky you got to go to that. Holy crap!
I didn't go to it. I skipped Oppenheimer to go get merch with my friend.
Bro, so she might actually be watching. So, but my former partner, Brittany, I was with her in 2023, and we went because I went to see her over Labor Day weekend, and we went to the film or to the cinema, and we said we're going to see Barbie, and then we're going to see Oppenheimer. We're going to do her movie and
Barbenheimer. I did see Oppenheimer later, though. I did watch that movie and I loved it.
Yeah, we never got to see Oppenheimer, and I'm still pissed at you for that, Brittany.
I love Oppenheimer. It's great. But also I love anything Chris Nolan. So. Yeah, by the way, someone just tweeted, this game's more entertaining than Seattle and Detroit. Yes, it is.
Do you know what's Max Muncy's 0 for 6 in this game? Oh my God.
So he's due.
Shit, tell me about it. He's about to go 0 for freaking 10 at this point.
We're gonna come back, or Shane's gonna come back on Thursday. We're still gonna be watching this freaking game.
We're still gonna be.
You know,
Oh Jesus!
I literally cannot. I don't know what it is, but did you ever notice with Christopher Nolan movies how his sound design is incredibly freaking loud for no reason?
Especially with Tenet. That's why I told you to watch it with subtitles. By the way, it's intentional for him. He does it intentionally.
Yeah, I
But
know.
you said what was the movie name? You said 10.
Tenet, one of my
my
favorite
bad.
movies of all time. It's one of my really hot takes.
But like, what I don't understand is like, why blow the audience's eardrums out with every movie you make?
I don't understand. Basically, my recommendation with Nolan is watch every single one of his movies with subs, probably minus Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer sound mixing is fine. Is Dark Knight fine? I think Dark Knight's fine. It's really only Tenet. Is that gone? Is that gone?
No,
Is that gone?
George.
Oh, Will Smith. Damn.
Oh my god, it just died. It got to the outfield and died. Oh.
Yeah. I would say the sound mixing is bad in like a lot of Nolan movies, but I think Dark Knight trilogy it's fine. Oppenheimer it's fine. It's really Tenet that.
You know what's funny? Will Smith thought he got it. Did you see that? He did like a little mini backflip and he was like,
I thought he got it too.
Yeah, I thought he did.
By the way, do you guys know in the last 8 World Series a Will Smith has won?
Yep.
Which is awesome.
That's
a guy named Will. So we need the actor Will Smith to play some baseball. He'd probably win a World Series.
No, he'll probably get somebody else to do it.
Guys, at what inning should we call this podcast quits for the night? Because
the last one.
That doesn't help.
I mean, let's see. We're at pretty much 1:30 now. That's not a strike.
I'm at 12:30, but
yeah, I know you are. But the East Coast
I just want to know because I have a feeling this is going to take forever. And
I mean, we could probably squeeze one more inning out of this.
I would guess.
Because my God, are we really gonna sit here for 15, like for like 18 of these innings, 19 innings, 20? Like, no, we're gonna sit here for probably, I would say max, no pun intended, max 16.
I'd stay on.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh my goodness!
I just want to know because if this gets to like the 20th inning and we're still here, I'm gonna blow up.
No, we're not doing that. No.
Why not? That sounds fun.
Oh
no! By the way, do you think people want to listen to a 4-hour podcast?
It'd be longer than that by that point.
Well, we'll see. Here's the thing: if
we're only at an hour and 22. By the way, we're looking at the time.
If they do, they can. If they don't, they don't have to.
Hey, guys can't keep a ball fair.
Oh my God, Max! Hit the ball out of the park.
I hate this. I hate this.
I hate this.
See, it's the one thing that I love about Yankees games is win or lose, you know the game's over basically in 9 innings because that's Yankees baseball. Like,
no, we played like 12 extra inning games this year.
Yeah,
but you have the Manfred rule, not this.
Yeah. Like, at least, like, I don't remember the Yankees actually playing, like, many extra inning games in recent memory. Like in the postseason, I should say. So, like, that's what I'm trying to figure out is, like, oh, my God, man. Like, you can see how heartbreaking that was for every Dodgers fan to say that ball did not get out.
Scoop, are you good?
I, for the life of me, still do not understand how that ball did not get out.
Look at Kershaw. He's like, what in the world?
I still can't understand. I still don't know why. I still don't know how. I don't know. That cannot be good for your hair. She's wearing like a chicken bucket on her head. That cannot be good for your hair. I mean, I've done the same thing to a Yankee Stadium, but I don't have a lot of hair. It's fine. I can wash it out
Yeah,
later.
I finally cut my hair, by the way. Finally.
Oh my God, Max, please, bro, do something. Get on base. Do something. Hey, it's a walk.
Oh, there we go. Scoop is good, I think. I hope.
Yes.
Yay!
Welcome back. Wow, you came in really dark on your end. There you go.
You said you said Manfred Man, and my computer was just like, no, screw that guy.
Muncie got
Also,
on base.
I do want to talk or mention one more thing that I don't think we discussed on the show tonight. So we talked at one point, I think, about Alex Vesia, who is having some personal family issues that are keeping him not connected with the team for part of the postseason. There was one of his teammates whose name I'm sorry, I can't really pronounce. Or Verblovsky, I think is how you pronounce it. Is wearing 51 on his hat as a sort of a show of respect to
That's
Vegas.
awesome. That's awesome. It's really cool. Yeah, that's cool.
This game, like Josh Hernandez, 3 for 6.
Oh, guys, I have to wake up at 8 in the morning. I want to go to bed, but I'm not going to until this game's over.
Why do you
Not
think
gonna do
I'm?
it.
Why do you think I'm saying like we could probably get one more inning out of this? Maybe 2. That's about it.
No, but I'm serious. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna stay up all night if I have to for this game. By
You
the
and
way,
me, you and me both, dog.
here's my
man.
question: when do we get to a point in the world? Like, what inning does it have to be in a World Series game where they have to be like, we need to move this to tomorrow. We can't do this.
I don't think they can.
No, I've gone to bed in games where I'll wake up the next morning 7 o'clock. They're still playing.
Yeah, I
God
remember.
damn.
I remember a couple of games where I literally it was like a Yankee game that I was like, I went to bed for because it was like, oh, we're like in the 12th inning and the game's not over. I'll wake up the next morning and find out the Yankee game didn't end until like 17, 18 innings. I'm like, oh my God, man.
Yeah, in fact, I vividly remember my grandfather on my father's side. He was a Met fan, and there's my laptop. every single show, there's at least one time that happens. But I remember texting him, and I said it was Yankees were playing the Mets, and I said that was a nail biter, and he said after 18 innings your nails should be gone.
That's like my threshold is once you get 2 baseball games out of it, I'm like, okay, I physically can't watch anymore. I can't. Once you've played 2 baseball games in the span of 1,
You're out.
Bro, like how many of these people also have to work the next day? Like,
We'll see here, but here's the thing. Maybe their boss is also at the game.
Honestly, probably, or
I mean,
at least watching it.
when you go to a World Series game, especially if it ends like if it's a night game, which all of them are,
Yeah.
you have to call it the next day from work. You cannot go into work.
I went last year. I went to one of the World Series games in New York, and I was not living in New York, so I had to travel in one thing or another. And let me just say, the professors I think were more upset about the game than they were about the fact that like I missed time and they had to help me catch up in one thing or another. Like it was just like they were basically
That's
saying
awesome.
if you had a chance to get to that game and you didn't go, I would be more annoyed.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is one of the few times where I have to turn my camera off because I'm going to I have to use the bathroom. I can't hold it anymore. Oh my
Honestly,
God.
I've done that.
We have a Waldo sighting.
What?
What?
No. We have a Waldo sighting.
Oh, there's Waldo.
Where?
No, not Oswaldo. Yes. Oh my God, it's a base hit. Walt, please.
No. What Waldo's at the stadium. Oh, what a base hit! Let's go. Are we gonna go to bed soon?
No.
No, probably not. Maybe. Who knows?
I would be very surprised, honestly. this does not show many signs to me of
Ending right now in the bottom of the 14th.
no, but also like I don't know. Like to me, this is what a World Series game should be. It should feel like it's a big back and forth tug of war type of game.
Yeah, but not like almost 1 o'clock on the East Coast.
Oh,
Are you okay?
maybe not.
Maybe
Okay.
not.
Back.
Whoa! What the hell is that? I just heard a screech.
That's our pet pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, it's our pet pterodactyl. I've said that for a couple shows.
Yeah, he's said that a few times. He said that a few times.
Oh my god, it's a pop out. I don't want to watch baseball. Oh god. Whoever's up, please. Base hit into the gap. End it.
Hang on, I'm gonna check my TV really quick.
You're gonna do a what?
Let me check his TV real quick. Oh my god. Just turn on. What?
Excuse me.
Oh, that's a nightlight. Why is this here?
What happened?
I was messing around with my
Okay,
nightlights.
now I'm good.
Welcome home.
Oh my god. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna throw my nightlight on the bed. Not nightlight, it's like a big bright light, whatever it is, to plug into the wall. Oh my god. I would love
Oh my god!
You gotta listen to this. Ohtani's last 11 plate appearances at Dodger Stadium. This is per Jesse Rogers. Home run, walk, home run, double, home run, intentional walk, intentional walk.
My god.
Guys, we're in the 15th inning. 15 innings!
This is the World Series I wanted.
Dog, what are we doing?
Watching baseball.
Curse the NFL and MLB for basically deciding, hey, let's put a World Series game on.
Enjoy.
Well, also Monday Night Football. Oh my god, it's a party!
What the hell is that?
It's a light that somehow didn't sell at our garage sale. I don't know where it came from, but we took it inside. My grandma was like, "Oh, you want a light for your room, like just to have in your room?" And I'm like, I guess. And we plugged it in, and then it blinded me. So you know what? I've now kept it. So
you're actually blinded by the lights.
Yeah, I was just gonna start singing that. Actually, I don't think you said we can't sing songs on here, right?
You can. I think the copyright is limited to 15 seconds.
Because like I know
a song for I don't know what's the threshold. I don't know if we're privy to it or what the hell.
Well, remember, we're also streaming on YouTube, and they take it seriously.
Yes, they very much do.
I mean, that's why when I was gonna like turn that on, I was gonna be like da 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 da.
Oh my god! What the hell? Whoa! What is going on? Oh my god! That was more alarming than Brandon's.
Can the people at home tell that we've fallen into some state of delusion at this point?
I'm sorry if we caused you some seizures or something. I should put a seizure warning in this.
Well, hold on. That's why I'm gonna turn my light off. Hold on.
No, it's fine. No, I have to turn it off.
That would be ironic.
Okay. Then I keep it on. All right.
Keep it on. Who cares?
That would have been ironic since I actually have epilepsy.
How did you not get blinded by your light that you just did then?
I forgot that it did that.
Forgot that it did that. You own the dang lamp. I forgot that it did that.
Because
you own it.
Because I don't use I don't usually click through that many settings. That's why.
It's like
What do you mean? You didn't test it when you got it? You're like, what are these buttons?
it's almost like if an astronaut were to go, oh, what's this button do? And it's like an airlock thing. It's like gone.
What do you mean you didn't test your damn settings on your damn lamp? Who buys a lamp that doesn't test the settings?
I didn't buy it. It was gifted to me.
Who cares? Even more so. Check the damn settings.
When I think about how late our show goes, it does make sense that we're called Football After Hours.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Except
sense.
this is more baseball.
This is just sports after hours right now.
Yeah, really. It's not fun.
I mean, we didn't do that much football because the game was terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Because we'd already talked about most of them yesterday.
Yeah.
Bro, does everyone out of the Dodgers pen at this point just blast 100? Jesus.
I feel like everyone out of most bullpens does.
Well, yeah, not ours.
This is like the first
Well,
time.
guys, 487 pitches, 18 pitchers.
Oh my god.
487
depth.
And you just know some 73-year-old who played like 2 years of baseball when he was 9 is being like, back in my day, one pitcher could do that.
Dude, the Dodgers bullpen is actually empty. There's nobody there. There's nobody there.
Okay, so now we have to ask the obvious question: who's going to be the first position player off the?
Oh my god!
Are we going? Shohei Ohtani could technically pitch. I don't know if they want to pitch him this game.
Hang on. Remind me, what's the series now? Is it 2-1 or 1-1?
It's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
Yeah, so I don't know if you could use Shohei, right? Well, I mean, you might end up to the point where you have to, but you know, he's probably
they
the
don't
one
want to use the other starters, right? No team wants to use their other starters right now when we have a game tomorrow and a game Wednesday.
No, but I'm trying to think to myself, do you really want to lose a game by having, Jonathan Scope out there?
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I used to always say his name wrong.
What do you say, Shoop?
Shoop, yep.
Yeah.
We didn't get any more scoopisms today. I'm sad. We need more scoopisms.
Oh, wait.
I think the one scoopism that I can't get over is when you say Washington or Washington.
No, I said that earlier, just nobody caught it.
Yeah, because I've gotten used to it, but I'm like,
oh, okay, yeah.
Well, yeah, because people don't realize it's a mix of like that Buffalonian accent with like the Canadian thing, where it's like anything with like an ass sound or basically an ah sound becomes like an R noise.
Yeah, Washington. Yeah,
and you're in Mississippi, so
yeah. Now I'm down here, and it
adds to it.
A 5-hour World Series game.
Oh, we didn't talk about this.
Max Manus just said 15 innings, second longest World Series game ever. Give me all of it. I've got another 15 in me. Hell yeah, Max.
I do not.
Also, didn't the Dodgers have like an 18-game World Series? Like
18-inning World Series game?
Yeah. Like
maybe, but he said this is the second. That must have been the longest one then, because he said this is the second longest in history.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what football topic we didn't talk about today.
Yes.
Was
Kevin Patullo-Bone?
Well, it's an Eagles topic, but it's Dom. Dom delivering.
Oh yeah, Dom delivering a goodie bag to Cam Scatterbill. That was amazing.
I meant to talk about that, but because we never were on football, it never was on my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. The love for Cam is awesome.
Yeah, this is the second day in a row I've wanted to mention Scatterbill, and I haven't gotten a chance to. So I'm going to start with that on Thursday.
Yeah, Scatterbill, man. Sad stuff.
Oh, there we go.
Thursday, other than our Halloween costumes, which
I still don't know what the hell I'm going to be.
Which mine, by the way, is still TBD at the moment.
Yeah, yours and mine both, because I don't want to spend a lot of money for something I'm not going to wear outside of my apartment.
My costume is like halfway done, but there's issues with it that I can't go into detail. So it might be Sunday that you guys see it, not Thursday or Monday.
Honestly, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because that would buy me some time, because I genuinely, like, the costume that I wanted to do, I went online and I itemized everything. It's gonna be $500 to put the fucking thing together.
Oh
Yeah, that's
man.
not. We're not asking you to do that.
Even if you want,
My
I
thing
would have
is
said
like,
no. I love you
So
guys, but not to spend $500 for something I'm
so
gonna wear
can
once.
someone explain to me? I mean, I guess because this is because the new series, I guess for HBO Max just started. But on my Twitter right now, if you go to like the search bar for Twitter, and it's like all the trending stuff. So the things that are trending: inning 15, Pennywise, to the 15th, bottom of the 14th, NFC. Which one of those things does not belong with the other?
well, it's because of Welcome to Derry came out last
That
night.
that's what I'm saying. I actually
Yeah.
want to watch it.
Wait, what was the last thing you said?
The what? The
The,
Welcome to Derry,
no, the last thing that was trending.
NFC East,
Oh, it was NFC. Okay, that's what I thought. You
Why
said,
is
but I
NFC East trending right now?
because the Eagles, and because Washington was terrible tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, because Eagles Giants yesterday, and then Washington tonight.
Yes. I don't know. Pennywise. I mean, the commissioner of MLB is a clown, so.
Doesn't work. I have to see it chapter 2 before I see Welcome to Derry.
Oh yeah, I mean, did you
Oh,
watch?
I know it's a prequel, but still.
it is one of the two horror films that I have seen. The other one being Smile.
Well, it chapter 2 is not a prequel; it's a sequel.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Derry is a prequel, but I
Have
still
you?
want to see chapter 2 first.
Did you watch the original?
We watched it for the show last year.
Yeah, but even the second part, I don't remember watching. No, I'm not saying the first one. I'm not saying. I'm talking about the Tim Curry one.
Oh
Way back.
no! Should I see that as well?
I mean, because it'll give you at least a little bit of good context as to where you left off with the it chapter 1 for this one.
So should I see that one before in chapter 2?
I probably would just because then you'll speak, and also because you'll be able to compare because it's virtually the same story. It's just that it chapter 1 and 2 is a more modernized version of that older story with Tim Curry's Pennywise.
Yeah.
So it's the same story. It's just that I would watch it just so you can get just the background, like the gist of it, and then you can compare and contrast it from each other.
I really liked it chapter 1. I thought it was fantastic.
Oh, I saw it in theaters. I saw both in theaters. I love it.
Oh, so that didn't go very well.
Was that English? What was that?
Did you just say Post Malone?
Did you just summon a demon?
Did you summon a demon? I thought you said Post Malone. I was like, Post Malone.
Oh man, the delusion's getting real.
Are you coming into work in the morning? Question mark. And it's just the top of the 14th inning. What does that mean? It means it'll be close, but I probably won't make it. Oh my god.
You know what's crazy? Technically, this was a short show, but because we're live streaming during the game, it's like that's why this is going longer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
It's the 15th inning.
Woo-hoo! Just somebody, please hit a walk-off bomb. I need to go to bed. I need to shower. I forget showering. That's not happening tonight.
That's rough.
Why is your thing I need to shower every time?
Because do you realize that when I come home, I eat, and then pretty much right after I eat, I come onto the pod. We do the pod. And by the time we're done with the pod, it's extremely freaking late. Like, I can't shower at this point because this game's gone on for longer than my entire lifespan. So I'm sitting here and it's almost 2:00 in the morning on the East Coast. I can't shower. I still have to brush my teeth. I still have to, I have to go to bed.
I still have to do fantasy basketball stuff, and I haven't even gotten a chance to do that yet because of
Oh
this.
my god! Honestly, if I was anybody in that stadium right now, I'd be calling my boss in the middle of the night, and being, "Hey, I'm still at the game. I don't know if you're watching, but I'm still at the game."
What if your boss doesn't like baseball? What
Then
happens?
that doesn't
I was
matter.
gonna say, what if your boss doesn't like you?
It's America's pastime. That's where you tell them tough shit. Like, it's America's pastime. And the thing
Can
is,
you imagine? By the way, let's put this in extra context. In Toronto, it's 2:00 in the morning.
yeah,
Yeah,
because they're basically East Coast time. Yeah,
they are East Coast time. Yeah.
yeah. Oh my god, bro! And you know what's crazy? Those fans are still outside the Rogers Center.
Oh
They're
yeah,
still
they're still there partying.
they're still there. I would not be. I don't care how. Listen. I love my team. I'm a diehard, but that is a whole level of just like hell no.
Wait. If the Yankees are in the 15th inning of a World Series, you're not watching it.
I have to watch it. But I'm gonna be sitting here like this.
This guy's got backwards glasses on. He's doing this.
Do you realize that if the Yankees were ever in this position, do you?
Guy was doing this.
Do you realize that if I was ever in that position where the Yankees were in the World Series, and it's like even if it was a
Imagine
big moment
you're
in the
at the game, and it's the 15th
oh,
inning.
I'm too broke. That's never gonna happen. But
it's not being broke. The tickets are just stupid expensive and dumb.
Yeah. But it's like if the Yankees were ever in that position, and I'm watching at least on TV, and we get to this point, like let's say there was bases loaded, no one out. I don't care if it was bases loaded, no one out, and this game was tied, and it was Aaron Judge coming to the plate to just win it with a sac fly, a hit, or whatever. I'd still be sitting here like this because I'm so tired. I'd be like,
I don't care.
And then if he does hit one, like my reaction would just be like this. Good. Let's go to bed.
Go home. Can you imagine? By the way, can you imagine umpiring this type of game?
Yeah, being on your feet. Imagine the catchers. I can't.
Okay, Brandon.
Yeah.
So I'm playing. I mean, you can imagine what I'm playing.
Yeah.
And
are you playing out of park baseball?
Yep.
Yeah.
I figured.
And Judge's 162 game, like the path that he's on for 162 games for home runs, 126. I'm like, why can we not get this in real games?
Oh my god.
120. Jesus, what's up with? Are you rebuilding the Yankees?
Yeah.
What? Why are you doing the Yankees? You have so much payroll.
Because I started the what do you call it? I started right at the day after the game where they got eliminated by Toronto.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And you have to manage player personalities, so I'm getting rid of all the guys with a poor work ethic.
Also,
I want to make a joke, but I'm not going to do it.
Why is it? Is it not for broadcast?
I was going to say, is it Anthony Volpe?
Actually, he's classified as a leader on this game, which is kind of funny.
What?
The guys classified as poor work ethic are Ben Rice and Will Warren.
Ben Rice?
Rose?
Yeah.
and
guess
part of the 99% of the league.
And guess who they have as low baseball IQ? Cam Schlittler.
Is this the new one?
Well, it's new as in the one that came out for this season.
Rob, was that Rob Lowe at the game?
Yeah.
He's sitting there through this.
Well,
everyone is.
Well, is it DirecTV Rob Lowe or is it cable Rob Lowe?
Both.
I like that one. That's good. Oh my God! Can the Shohei please still second? Oh, you know what, Freddie? Listen, I have PTSD from what you did to us last year. End the game here, please. I beg.
The call has to be Freddie. Meet Freddy.
I don't want to watch this game anymore.
I don't want to go to bed.
I just want to watch baseball.
Yeah,
I
pretty much.
don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Jesus,
that jingle existed.
we're gonna get copyright claimed.
No, that was like 2 seconds.
Yeah, the only thing that I remember getting from Toys R Us were my Pokemon cards and my Tamagotchis.
I got NBA 2K15 from Toys R Us. That was my last purchase.
I didn't know that they had video games there.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they do. You had to get someone to unlock the damn case though because they're behind a glass case.
No. They were
about...
they were the only store in America that you could not buy M-rated games. You couldn't go and buy Call of Duty even if you wanted to.
I have a story about unlocking those cases, but it's not for live air.
Excuse me? Excuse me? What?
Oh God! Why, Freddy? Why are you hitting it to this? Like, why is it Dolphin Fun Show every time? Oh my God! Why can't Dalton Varsho just be a good guy? Listen, we already have problems with gambling in sports and the Black Sox scandal and all these different
And
things.
Chauncey Billups and the Mafia and Terry
can you
Rozier and Jonte Porter.
Can you just slow down on that play? Let the ball go over his head, one hop the wall, and let Shohei score from first. Because I can't do this anymore.
What?
You want some match fixing?
At this point, I'm so tired. I honestly listen. Look, like
That background light ain't helping you out.
No.
No, just a plain no.
I'm trying so hard.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna snap a crack real quick.
You're gonna what?
He's grabbing a snack.
Oh. Can we get Pringles on the camera, please?
Pringles, come on.
Can he?
Yes.
Just,
Can we get her on here?
Come on.
Can we what is it? Can we not what's the word? Can we dox your cat really quick?
Dox the cat?
That's more entertaining than baseball right now.
Now, Scoop, you got her from somebody, right? That couldn't take care of her, I guess, anymore.
No,
what is Pringles doing? Look at the tail on the camera.
What is she doing? Right now I'm trying to prevent my mother from having grandchildren. Yeah, no, friends of ours friends of mine who kind of oversee the building. Not they couldn't take care of her, but she was they were out of town, and I was caring for her while they were out of town. And then they came and visited me when they got back, and they basically said she looks so happy here. She seems so at home and well taken care of here. Would you like to adopt her?
Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful. Guys, we're at 5 hours and 46 minutes.
How old is she? Do you know?
A couple months.
Oh, so she's still young, super young.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
There's guys stretching in the bullpen.
That's gonna be me on live soon.
Just stretch him out.
That's gonna be me.
All right, here comes Dalton Varsho up to the plate.
What's his name? Brendan Little? Isn't that his name? Isn't that his name for the Jays?
I think so.
For the Jays.
Yep.
It's like Brendan Little.
This is our last inning. We'll be on live. We're calling it after the 16th.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, because we're at the 2 hour. We're basically at the 2 hour mark in the next 2 minutes. So.
And plus, like, this is insane. So if this if this goes to the 17th, we will bid you adieu. Um,
We can go.
Boy.
We can go off air, but I'm not going to turn off the damn game until it's over.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
me neither. But still, I don't think we should leave
That's-
our audiences
that's-
straight for
well,
3 hours.
Yeah, that's where we jump on Discord afterwards when we watch it.
That is
That sounds tasty to me.
If you know what, it would just be the greatest time ever to say, hey, we're gonna get off the stream, and it's like, oh, we get to like a 3-2 count with 2 outs at the bottom of 16, bang, home run. It's like, oh yes, got it on camera. I mean, honestly, if this game goes on any longer, I'm gonna have to take my blood pressure medication, and I take it at 2 in the afternoon. So I don't know.
I thought you just meant the game was stressing you out.
No, this is not stressing me out. This is literally like eating Thanksgiving turkey. I'm sitting here just absolutely like gone.
Trip to baseball fan.
to baseball.
This is basically this is me by the point of the night on Thanksgiving where I am laying on the couch watching the Cowboys game, and I'm just sitting there like this. Or I'm just like die, like I'm just dead on the couch. My stomach hurts from too much food, and the turkey is finding a way to pretty much put me 6 feet under. So I'm sorry, his beard is redder than mine. I thought I had red in my beard. Jesus, man. Luxurious beard.
Thanksgiving football, Packers Lions to start the day on Fox.
Oh my God, a good game. God bless.
Chiefs Cowboys on CBS.
Could be
That's
interesting.
going to be ass.
It could be interesting, depending on what happens.
And then Bengals Ravens is your nightcap on NBC.
Oh my God, why is it the worst one last?
Well, okay, but we talked
I
about the
don't
other
think
day that Joe
I don't think
Flacco is going to be fun. Joe Flacco versus Lamar is going to be fun.
But with the Ravens season, are they serving food in the Jays? Did I just see that correct? What is? There's no way.
Wait, are they?
Yes, they just gave Vladimir Guerrero Jr. a fruit platter. They actually gave him. Well, you know why? I can understand that because you don't want them to cramp up out there at this point. So
And then Black Friday is your Bears against the Eagles.
I want to go to that game. There's a girl doing her makeup. Why are you even at the game? Wait a minute. Did you please tell me you guys saw that?
I didn't see that.
Oh,
I'm watching you guys
my
rather than watching the game.
God. Oh my God. She's doing her makeup in her pocket mirror. She's not even watching the game. Why are you there if you don't? Why are you there? Oh my God. I hate when people.
Oh my God! I just saw the food platter.
Wait a minute. No, yeah, you saw the food platter. But are they going to show the woman doing her makeup?
There's cheese and watermelon and.
I could go for some watermelon cheese right now.
Oh my God! Is that the highlight of the game? Is the food platter the highlight of the game?
I want to see the woman doing her makeup.
Oh, you have to rewind it to that.
My buddy Ruxton just said, it's a long day when they break up the fruit tray.
Like it's a long game when the freaking someone in the clubhouse is basically offering you a charcuterie board during the game. Like,
how are these guys gonna wait? How are these pitching staffs gonna work tomorrow?
like,
That's a question we haven't asked.
Could you imagine all the guys leaning over the railing watching this game intently, and the guy and the freaking clubhouse manager is going up to each one of them? Cheese.
Watermelon. Watermelon.
Actually, you know what? I think I have some watermelon.
Did we just inspire Scoop to eat watermelon on live? We do it live, baby. This is our first do it live of the season.
That was so funny.
We get to see Scoop's entire apartment building.
Did I even use that word correctly? I know I think I did, but I'm too tired to even.
What word?
Yeah, I did use it right. Infuriate.
Oh my God! Fred Meyer's promoting Tillamook cheese. God damn it!
Yeah, the fridge. Pringles, I don't want to step on you. Pringles, back up, please. Here, I'll give you some cheese. Pringles, here, cheese. Yes.
Here, cheese. Give me.
That's what it feels like in the Blue Jays dugout. Here, cheese. Here, cheese.
Cheese.
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
I've grown delirious tonight.
You know what? Screw it. We just hit the 2-hour mark. Let's stay on longer. Do this thing. Let's do it. I don't care.
We might break the record for the longest stream. Forget what Tom did this year when he went in for like 20. It was like 48 hours, something like that, 72 hours. No, this game's gonna go on until
This has the potential to be the longest stream, at least in Millions history. Other than the fights they put on.
Well, we've gone on for almost 3 hours, guys. If this game goes on for another hour, I can't, man. I can't. Will Smith, you almost ended it last time. Can you end it this time?
He should end his relationship with Jada first.
Well, yeah.
Wrong one, but okay.
I know. Okay.
Oh no. Given her entanglement history, it might be the right one.
God damn it! What was that, Scoop? Jesus. What are you drinking? Please tell me it's alcohol.
I can't drink alcohol.
You can't? Wait, you really can't?
Yeah, because I mentioned I have epilepsy.
That makes sense.
He used to, not anymore.
Even when I did, though, it wasn't that much. I never got like intoxicated.
Oh man, you missed the good stuff.
The closest that I came was when I was at a wedding in my family, and
You've told this story. It's great.
Oh, I did. Okay,
you have told it. It's fantastic. Yeah. When you actually got wasted, you didn't know.
Yeah, and I moonwalked into a couple that was dancing on the.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. 8.5 years ago, and that story is still told.
Wait a minute, does the ump just want to get out of here? Because that was not a
strike.
That was not a strike. That ball was a foot above the zone.
That ball was directly in front of the ump's head.
The ump said, "Screw you, it's a strike at this point."
Hey, Howlett, Scoop, get Bellinger back by the end of the show.
Thank you.
Scoop, not Scoop. Rob, what does your shirt say?
It's a Nike shirt. Just do it.
It does. Okay, it does say "just do it." That's what I thought, but I wanted to.
I'm asking Max Muncy for right now. Please, God.
What did you think it was gonna say?
No, that's what I thought it said, but it was so blurry I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Because
look at these guys just sitting down, wondering when am I gonna go home. Even the players like, when are we gonna go home?
You know what though? At this point, they're all just gonna sleep at the stadium tonight. And just
that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I've slept in airports before. I can sleep at a stadium.
Oh, I've never slept in an airport,
bro. The thing is,
I spent my 24th birthday sleeping at an airport.
Jeez,
what the hell?
Because it was my first time. Because it was my first time down in Jackson, and my flight going back was through, I think it was Charlotte, and the flight, my first of the two flights, got delayed too long for me to make the second flight, so I had to stay at Charlotte Airport
Yikes.
because it was on the later end. So the next flight out wasn't available until the next day.
Damn. What else was I've lost track.
To answer the question of what I was drinking.
Oh, Max Monty's 0 for 7. Mike, can you make
Have
it
you guys
0
heard
for
of
10?
Have you guys heard of Oli Pops?
Yes, I like me some Olipop.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah, this is an Oli Pop cream soda.
Yes.
Max Monty 0 for 7. He might set the record for worst MLB postseason performance in a game.
Lauer has pitched a full game, by the way, because he's at 68 pitches.
This is insanity.
Just one more pitch and I'll have had a nice game.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Teoscar at the warning track.
Why is it always Dalton Varsho?
He's just right there at center field.
It's always Dalton Varsho on the warning track. It never ends.
We're staying on. Welcome to the 17th inning, baby.
Welcome to the 17th inning. It is now the year 2038.
We are dead. We've aged a bunch of years. Brandon is absolutely dead.
We are actually not human anymore. We are now being able to perform one of the first AI podcasts.
You know,
what do you mean one of the first AI podcasts? If you listen to podcasts lately,
at this point,
we're one of the only podcasts that doesn't go AI.
God, I don't know. Anyway, at this point, with how long this game is going on, we might be approaching the end of time and have to upload our consciousness into some sort of supercomputer and have them talk about the game. I don't want it anymore. Oh my god, it's always Dalton Varsho on the warning track. This is like the third one. That could have ended the game.
In back-to-back innings, by the way.
You know
I come back and I'm out of the moon.
If I'm Dave Roberts, you know what I'm telling the guys at this point? When you go up there, forget the approach. Pull it. Just try to pull the ball down the line for a homer because you're not hitting it to Dalton Varsho in deep center and hoping that ball flies out. Just start pulling.
All right, we are still live. We decided to keep it going. It's the 17th inning. This game has been going on for 6 hours.
Look at this. 17 men left on base for the Blue Jays and 16 for the Dodgers.
They've left 33 men on base. That literally is...
Oh my god. Each team has left 3 times the amount of men on base as they have runs scored. Oh my god.
Combined runs scored. First 7 innings, 10. Last 9, 0.
I don't want it. I really don't want this anymore.
I should tell Shane we're still live. He would lose his mind.
Can you imagine? Shane would not be on. Shane would throw the biggest.
Shane's gonna wake up for 7 a.m. and we're still gonna be on.
Oh
Dude,
my god!
I have a physical therapy appointment at 8, and we might not make it.
I hope that goes well.
What? That's 8. That's 8 your time, right?
Yeah, 8 my time. Thank God it's only 11. Thank God it's only 11 right now.
Wells got outscored 35-12 in the fourth quarter by the damn Celtics. Who the hell is this?
I need to get something to drink. You know what's funny? And watch. By the time I come back,
I'm so hungry, but I'm gonna I'm not even gonna go downstairs and get a snack.
I literally tried to stand up and my leg cracked. That's how tired I am, and that's how my body has failed me tonight.
I didn't know your leg cracks when you're tired.
A lot of listen. Everything inside me is breaking at this point.
Yo, wait, Scoop, you lost to the Celtics today?
I just said that.
I didn't realize it was the Pels. I thought you were saying a different team.
No, the
You
Pels
got roasted by the Celtics. Jesus.
got outscored by 23 in the fourth quarter. That's why.
God dang it, man.
This team, how I like to say that the Eagles are a second half team. The Pels are very much a first half team. Oh
Yeah.
my God, their third quarter the other day was absolutely abysmal.
So oh my God, what a strikeout. All right.
Okay, something must not be right here because I have.
Is your TV
What?
just not surviving?
No, I think I have the wrong channel on now for some reason because it still says.
It's on Fox.
Well, it says Blue Jays versus Dodgers, but it's showing me a damn poker game.
Oh, it's on Fox, not FS1.
Oh.
Because
Okay, there we go.
FS1 was supposed to have the pregame or the postgame, which they're probably still gonna do.
Oh my God.
He freaking lied out.
Welcome to the middle of the 17th inning.
We are 9 outs away from having watched 2 baseball games.
I probably will have to call this at midnight because it's not a little bit earlier because holy shit.
Where did the Brandon go? Oh, there he is. What are you
I'm
eating?
here.
Ice cream cone?
Banana.
Oh.
I was debating whether or not to go like full Garrett Cole or Juan Soto with the banana and just shove the whole thing in my face and hopefully it kills me somehow.
By the way, Frozen Frenzy is tomorrow. By the way, there's every team in the NHL is playing tomorrow.
What's a frozen? Oh, okay.
Yeah, everyone's playing.
Can anybody blame us at this
Rob,
point?
remind me, are you a Kraken fan?
No, I'm a Canucks fan actually.
No, that's right. My bad. I knew that.
Yes. I decided to stick being a Canucks fan because if I'm gonna stick through a riot, I might as well stick being a fan. You know what? We were really good last year, so I'm glad I did it, even though I was really upset.
I'm really, really, really trying to like. I understand that we've lost our quote unquote. Is this even a word? I don't know. I'm tired. Our professionality. I
don't care. I don't care. Honestly,
Professionalism?
There you go. That's it.
You messed up professionals. Professionality.
Can anybody blame me, bro?
That's what happened. There's your scoopism. It just came out of Brandon's face.
Well, no. I also had the other one from a couple weeks ago too. I do it just to be funny. I know what I want to say, but I do it for comedic effect too. Also, I really am tired, and my brain just can't get it out.
How many reports has Tom Verducci done during this game?
Well, we know that's more accurate than Diana Rossini.
That is true.
Bob Nightingale on a bender would be more accurate than Diana Rossini.
What are you drinking? Coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee. This is milk.
You need to drink some coffee, bro, at this point.
Oh, bro, if I drank coffee right now, I would not sleep.
Probably a good thing. I love that they're promoting tomorrow's World Series game, even though we're still doing this.
I mean, this is technically tomorrow's World Series game.
Yeah, it's 118.
Well, I mean, it's still on the West Coast, so it's technically still
I do
same day.
not care. The time is what I say it is.
It's like East Coast.
I can't.
Actually, technically, isn't the majority of aren't the majority of people on our show Pacific Coast?
Yeah, because Shane and I are
I just
both.
realized that because you and Shane are there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where does
we're both in
where's Adam
Seattle.
Taylor?
Oh
Oh,
no, Adam is my friend. So Adam lives in the same town as me. So East Coast.
Oh, okay.
so I guess
Okay.
we're technically I guess technically East Coast runs the show.
Yeah, even though
Oh,
Adam
Tommy
makes like
Edmond, bro.
cameos like 3 times a decade.
By the way, you guys know what's going on this week, right? Is it this weekend?
Any more clear?
Do you guys remember what's going on this weekend? I think it's this weekend.
Can you give me any more clarity?
Technically, isn't it
It's
like
to
Dia
do
de los Muertos?
it's to do with time.
It's to do with time.
Yeah, it's this Sunday.
Oh,
I forgot about
is
it.
it? The daylight savings times.
Freaking daylight savings.
I'm
Kill
gonna
me.
need some.
My brain went to the new GTA coming out.
When is the new GTA coming out?
I don't know. That's what I assumed you were talking about.
No, the new GTA is coming out. I think it's like May 28th, 2026.
Oh my
No,
god!
no, no. What's the new game that they're always talking about as like a joke with Kyler Murray?
I don't know, because all I know is Outer Worlds is coming out in a couple days. And then new Football Manager's coming out, and then Call of Duty's coming out.
Call of Duty. That's what it was.
Yeah, Call of Duty's
I was going to say Call of Duty.
Call of Duty's coming out on the 14th, I think, of November.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Battlefield already came out.
I don't know what the Blue Jays did to Pringles, but she is now scratching once again at their pitcher. Watch, you wouldn't believe it if I didn't show you. Right there.
Oh, that's amazing, man. That is beautiful.
I need someone to end this game.
I need someone.
Like I feel like singing the.
Where'd I put my not my baking soda, my cream soda?
Your baking soda. Scooby drinking baking soda.
All right, since
baking soda.
Guys. They started what? What time was? Wait, it's 3:20 p.m. in Tokyo. What time does this game start? Tokyo time.
So if it started at 8 o'clock East Coast for the East Coast people, that means that this game's been going on for how many hours? 6 hours.
Yeah.
So this is basically a 6-hour game. So that means that if it's 2:30 p.m. for them,
it would start at 8:30 a.m.
It's 3:30. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then it would start at 9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
9:30 a.m. Well, at least it's daytime for them.
So they've been watching this game for their whole workday.
They're 9 to 5 is Game 3 of the World Series.
I'd refund my whole paycheck if I got to spend it watching the World Series.
Oh my god, that hit would have been great if it came with no outs instead of 2.
Pew! Alex answered the call.
Dad, what was everyone's headspace like during the 16th inning of Game 3 of the World Series? Awful announcing posted just the fruit platter. That's what
I wanted to go eat my fruit, but my watermelon is I'm gonna have to discard it.
F.
E.
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 EA Sports.
In the game.
Oh my god, here's the fruit.
Shohei Ohtani. Are they going to throw up 4 again?
Wait. Dave Roberts told Tom Verducci that if this game goes beyond the 17th inning, a position player will pitch.
Now we need to see this game get to 18 just for the culture.
Who is going to pitch?
I want to see all right. Oh my God, did he do it? Oh no, that was from earlier in the game. Bringy, bro. What's up, bud? He's 4
Honestly,
for
at this point, I would pitch to Shohei too.
Yeah, this game can't go on any longer for either team. It physically can't go on any longer. This
Yeah,
cannot.
because if it does, we're doing position player pitching, which none of these teams want.
It gets to a point where it's literally not in either team's best interest for this game to keep going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
Basically, the starters and the bullpens are going to be so messed up tomorrow. Mostly the bullpens.
but
both
will
these
say,
teams aren't like. How can both these teams even play a game tomorrow?
At least it's going to be pretty 50, like pretty even keel that both teams are going to be banged up like that.
Yeah.
That's why you got to have depth.
My money is still on LA at that point.
Otani's going to get walked here, huh?
Bro, at what point do you just say I've had enough of this game and I don't care if I lose this World Series game 3?
Shane just messaged the group chat. You guys still alive? The hell? Yeah.
Yeah, because the World Series is still on. Oh my God. Okay. Runner in scoring position.
With Mookie up.
Give me a base hit. Put the game to bed, quite literally, and put the world to bed, quite literally and figuratively.
We're putting our bets on Mookie. Let's go.
Shane said, screw it, put Will Smith on the mound and put Shohei behind the plate.
Honestly, yeah.
That was his 9th time reaching base tonight, which tied an MLB record.
Wow, the ump didn't give him that call. I don't care anymore. I don't care who gets pissed at this game at this point. Something's got to give.
I thought that was a strike.
Yeah, I can't wait for next inning when Vlad comes up again. When
Vlad pitches.
So who do we think is going to be the first pitcher for each team?
Vladdy and Mookie Betts.
That's what I would honestly. At this point, whoever makes the last out of the inning, you're going up there to go pitch.
Dude, go pitch. 50-mile-an-hour pitches.
The Manfred Man 2.0.
Yeah, since you suck so bad and you made the last out, guess what? Here's your punishment. Go pitch in the World Series.
Honestly, here's the thing with this. If it goes to like the 20th, we should just have a Manfred Man at that point.
I would be in favor of it. I don't care. I'd be in favor of that. I do not care. Oh,
if I have to stay up all night, so be it.
Mookie, please.
Wait, but here's the thing: if position players pitch, won't we just get like a ton of runs in one inning? Or
that's the purpose, pretty much at this point. Is like just screw it.
I don't think you want to lose this game though. It's the World Series.
Well, that's my point.
See, if I'm the Dodgers, I'm putting Shohei up to pitch.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, yep.
Pitch a full game, dude. Like I don't care. I don't care if I have to do a bullpen game one of these upcoming games. Who cares? Your bullpen's already screwed up anyway.
Yeah, I trust LA's bullpen more than Toronto's anyway.
That is true. But the bullpens are both dead.
Can we get a walk and then a wild? Can we get a walk and a wild pitch?
Give me Marcus Lynn. Oh, you frumpy.
Freddie Freeman, please give Freddie Freeman one more shot with the bases loaded. Please.
But Freddie Freeman's been in Gimpopotamus for most of the series.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's what we thought last year, and he creamed one over the
What
fence.
The hell? I would like to add a different report for the Dodgers. Yamamoto went up to the Dodgers pitching coach and volunteered to pitch. Dave Roberts says Yamamoto is now warming up.
Oh, interesting.
So there we go. They are not doing position players. Yamamoto is about to hop in again if we get there.
So we're really not getting any runs.
Yamamoto. Yamamoto.
Yamamoto said,
Oh,
"I'm pitching."
Oh my
as he
god.
should.
All right, after this inning, we're actually gonna stop going live because it's 11:30 and we're all tired and delirious.
There's no crying in baseball.
So if we're done after this, we will bid you all adieu here because my God.
For everybody listening, we tried, but this is the most ridiculous baseball World
By
playoff
the way,
game.
if this was a Saturday night, I would do it, but because it's a Monday night,
Yeah,
no,
we can't.
we can't do this. And
Oh my god.
we bid you adieu. We are going to the 18th inning for Brandon, for Scoop. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the game. For Shane and for myself, Robert, we are dead. We can't do this anymore. We can't do it. We just can't. So I got a tweet from one of the baseball guys I follow. I'm putting the coffee on. Yeah, good idea.
We'll see you Thursday night for the rest of this game.
Yes, we will. We'll see you for Thursday night, our Halloween spectacular, where most of us probably won't even be wearing costumes because our costumes are not done yet. Which, God damn it! But peace, everyone. Good night and good morning to you all watching this.
Yeah, exactly.
Good night
Yeah.
and good morning.
Peace. Good morning. All right, peace, everybody.